And by the way, you know that the Giants are clearly not going to win the Super Bowl anytime soon.
I don't have to worry about the Giants defeating the Patriots again the third time in the Super Bowl.
No, and just like the Jets and the Knicks, with both of those franchises in somewhat disarray, you don't have to worry about them either.
That's right. Just real quick, I have to disclose, based on legal, if I slip up and mention anything about the roadmap or anything, can't be held liable for it. So let's get right into the agenda. So today what I want to do is go over in terms of what the bot landscape looks like, how you go ahead and identify bots, what their intent is, where they're coming from, and how you can go ahead and put together a mitigation strategy and learn more going forward after this talk today in terms of some great sites for you to take a look at and stay up to date. So as Ron had mentioned, yes, this is part of the Oracle Cloud infrastructure. It's one of the only, actually it is the only cloud service that's out there that's as robust to have this type of edge security. You can use it, it is vendor agnostic depending upon, if you're in a hybrid environment or anything like that. All of our edge pops then at that point just feed to an origin. To be honest, we don't care what the origin is. Would we like it to be Oracle? Sure. But if it's AWS, Azure, or anything like that, that's perfectly fine. So, let's go over as far as the bot. Goes back to some of the early days, a lot of the automated testing type services. You know what? Give me a list of commands, I'll go run it. I can also then use it for like load testing and things of that nature. Back in the day, it used to be more difficult. You'd have to go ahead and try to put together a command and control infrastructure and then hide it. So that way you could go ahead and leverage it when you needed it. Nowadays, it's so much easier with self-serve cloud services like an AWS or a DigitalOcean. They're the ones we see the most attacks coming from. You can go ahead and swipe a card. I was at a NANOG event just about a year ago. There was somebody from Amazon in the front row. The DDoS speaker asked him, okay, so how much would it cost to go ahead and put together a command and control to run a botnet? It's all $50. So just say, every kid that sits there and gets angry because, you know what, somebody cheated and beat him in Fortnite or whatever game, all they do is take mommy and daddy's credit card, they can go ahead and swipe and start going ahead and launching attacks. So, when we talk about the bots themselves, there's certainly good ones, there's bad ones, and there's some that, depending upon who you are, it is good or bad. For example, if I'm United Airlines, the Expedia bot was a good bot. I want my flights to be able to be shown on there. Now with the proliferation of all the different services that are out there, you know what? The Expedia bot is very bad to a company like Skyscanner who's trying to compete with Expedia. Another example I'll give you is, you know what, there's bots out there for things like Angie's List. What's the most valuable thing that Angie's List has? They're contractors. There are bots out there you can go ahead and grab. I could run it against Angie's List, suck out all their contractors. Now I want to go ahead and offer a competing service. Let's just say that, you know what, Angie's List charges, let's say $1 per $1,000 for the contract. I can go to them and say, well, you know what, I'll do it for 75 cents. All of a sudden, you know what, the one thing that Angie's List has is now gone away in a blink of an eye. Certainly when you take a look at things like Bot, Googlebot, things like that, those are ones that you want to go ahead and have. On the bad side of things, certainly when you take a look at folks that are doing any e-commerce, you have to watch out for things like price scraping, the spammer bot. If you have anybody in the marketing department that comes in on Monday morning and pretty much their entire morning is trying to go through the contacting list and figure out the good from the bad, well, you know what, they're the ones that have to suffer with the spammer bots. So, I'm not going to go through each of these in detail, but as you can see, it's quite extensive in terms of not only from a technology standpoint, but also from a business standpoint in terms of what that impact is going to be. So, just about everybody has a database. That's your crown jewels. You know what? SQL injection attack being launched against that to go ahead and suck out your customer data, which may or may not include things like social security numbers. You know what? There you go. All of a sudden, you're in the Equifax situation where not only are you paying, and now with GDPR, those fines are astronomical, but the other impact that they run into as well is that, you know what, there are 50 attorney generals that are out for blood that are going to suck Equifax's legal department dry because every one of their constituents wants them to go get that pound of flesh. So, from that perspective as well, obviously it impacts the business. Never mind the customer reputation standpoint as far as if you end up with some sort of breach. So, back in the 2016 timeframe, we ran into situations where, botnets like Mirai were starting to get kicked off. You know what? They leverage a lot of security cameras. Security cameras, not like today. Usually it was tech-savvy people that, we joke around at Dine all the time. We have a DNS service that allows you, if you have a rotating IP, we can go ahead and give you a host name. So we joke around all the time with the people that are like, mycat.dinedns.org, because I absolutely positively have to see what my cat's doing during lunchtime. So, all of those cameras out there, didn't have a whole lot of CPU power, and they weren't in a lot of households. Now, anybody can go to Best Buy, Nest, Ring, never mind, your LG refrigerator and things like that can also compute how much milk you have left and tell you, probably it's spoiled. Well, so now we have more compute power in all of these IoT devices. We have more IoT devices. And as much as everybody freaked out back in 2016 about, you gotta change it from admin password or admin 1234. Nobody, why does anybody come home with a new, Ring doorbell? You know what? I'm really excited to change the username and password. No, you're not. All you need to do is get it set up, and you know what? I'll just leave it. Who cares? It really doesn't bother me. So we have all these devices with more CPU, and up in the Northeast, we have Comcast. Well, over the last few years, I keep getting more and more bandwidth to my house because I need to have Netflix streaming on 5 different devices in my house. So more bandwidth for them to utilize, more CPU, more devices. You go to GitHub, you can go ahead and grab a botnet from there, take my credit card, swipe it into DigitalOcean, and boom, off I go. And what we end up with seeing for results, because then you also factor in amplification capabilities, which we see quite a bit on the DNS side of things. All of a sudden, you know what? That's how we get to a GitHub attack that was over a terabit last year. So, how this relates to you, 60% of organizations have less than 10 gigs of transit going to their data center. I can easily build that up, and when we take a look at, it'll come up in a upcoming slide. When we take a look at on-prem versus cloud, you know what, on the on-prem side of things, I don't care if you have the Cadillac of firewall, you know what, I fill up the pipe leading up to it, that thing is rendered useless at that point, and you're down. The other thing that I want to cover is give you some insight based on an attack that we got hit with on November 1st from the botnet. So our usual requests per second on our site, about 60 requests per second. During this time, it peaked close to 3,000. On average, we end up at about 800, 600, 800 is usually our spike for the day. Here we ended up at over 800,000. This botnet, as we started to go ahead and dig into it, we were able to identify that it was coming from 3 different locations. You can see that, usually Indonesia and India are not overly high on the list, and with this, it ended up going up that way. Again, taking a look at it by having a cloud-based anycast network, it allows these distributed botnet attacks to go ahead and hit different parts of our infrastructure, so that it doesn't impact us at all, and us it doesn't impact you, versus if you have these 3 different locations all flooding your location, then the chances are you're going to end up being impacted. We can also identify what the specific IP addresses are. On the back end side of things, we have routing data and attribution data that dates back to 2000, so we can understand, okay, so who owns this address space based on our recursive DNS capabilities? We know what are some of the domains that are tied to these addresses so that you can start to piece together, okay, so who are you, where are you from? One example, we had a customer up in the Toronto area. They were online e-commerce site, and you know what? We noticed an attack that hit them, it was like on a Saturday, for example. Went in, dug into the IP address. Sure enough, we found out that that was contacted a company called Sobeys, which, if you go to their website, markets themselves as, hey, we've got bots that can go ahead and scrape your site. I work with the salespeople all the time. There was one, bookit.com, and the sales rep sits down and he goes, so, do these guys have a bot problem? 2-second Google search, I turn it around, I go, Ben, I could buy a bot right here for $99 that I can spread prices off of bookit.com. What do you mean you don't know if they have a bot problem? These things are out there, you just have to go take a look. The interesting part about the November 1st attack is that it started to morph where, you know what, now they're trying to go ahead and spoof what the user agent is. So in this example here, it was coming across as Google Chrome, and we'll talk a little bit better a little later in the presentation about how you want to go ahead and have a layered approach so you can actually verify that it is a Google Chrome instance. So, again, when we take a look at the on-prem, very good for custom applications that you have. It probably serves multiple purposes within your infrastructure. You can go ahead and say, you know what, use a cloud-based WAF in front of that device, and then you can just start tuning down except for the custom rules, so that way you don't get that much of a performance impact, so you can have a hybrid environment there. The other thing is having the ability to have a managed knock and sock that is going to go ahead and be the one that gets woke. Well, they're not woken up because they're working 24/7. Let them go ahead and take care of it. You can get notified based on how you want to be notified, who you want notified about mitigation techniques that we're doing to go ahead and take care of those kinds of attacks. So, anybody remembers Ocean's 11? Danny Ocean had to go ahead and put together a team to go crack into the Bellagio. You know what? We suggest you take a look at the same multi-layered approach when it comes to folks trying to launch a bot attack. So, first and foremost, you can go ahead and, from a performance perspective, let those known good logs that Google bot, Bing bot, let those things go ahead and go through. Very little resource hit, ends up with a great user experience for everybody. You have caption. Short caption was great then. I used to have to go to a place called Strawberry Records on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. You go buy my concert ticket, wait for mine. Then all of a sudden, Ticketmaster was like, hey, you no longer have to sit there on the pole and go buy your ticket. You can actually do it via our website. Well, that was great, but then all of a sudden it got time to buy the ticket, and you know what? Boom, they slapped the capture up there. And there's nobody that has a perfect track record against caption. I don't care if you call it fun caption now. I still can't figure out how many boxes technically have the school list. Okay? From a user experience perspective, it's awful. It is a great last resort. You know, somebody fails one of these other challenges and you just want to double check. You know what? If you are a human, but you're not acting like a human, this is a way for you to be able to get by. That's really what it's good for now. If that's your first line of defense, somebody will find your competitor and go for that better user experience. Also, the ability to do traffic shaping and rate limiting type things. We'll talk about it in one of the case studies, but at Dine, for example, you know, our API can tend to have some very back-end resource-intensive calls. We can go ahead and tone those down for the betterment of everybody. But you know what? My checkout site, my dub site, my blog site, have at it. You know what? Take as much as I want. I can set a very high limit, so at least that way, if there is a DDoS attack that comes through, I know it's only going to hit a certain point that I can start to manage. It's not going to continue to just go through the roof. Then we go across the bottom with the different types of challenges we have. So the first one on the JavaScript challenge, Troy, tell me your Google Chrome. I want you to prove it. I'm going to give you a mathematical computation. I want you to go ahead and run in the background. If you can do it, great. You pass. If you can't, boom, you're out. The next one is human interaction challenge. Okay, so let's say, for example, I get in, find a way to be able to manipulate my botnet so that it can get by a JavaScript challenge, for example. I log into my bank server. Now all of a sudden, you know what? The bot's not really going crazy. It starts getting aggressive. It starts, trying to pull a bunch of things, tries to click in different areas without any mouse movement, starts to fill in forms, things of that nature. Look, we can trigger that based on all the activities that we're seeing as far as how you're interacting with your web application. indicative of the way that human would use it. And then the last one, and again, we'll talk about this in one of the case studies. So we have found that there's actually human botnets as well. So not only can you go ahead and run a botnet, but then also in China, for example, they'll open up a big warehouse, have a run book. All right, you know what? You're going to come in today, and you're going to do all these steps. Here's all the information. You just keep going and going and going. They go and rotate the IP addresses in a timely manner, so that way everybody thinks it's fine. But in this situation, we can take a look at 30 attributes of your connection and your machine. So that way, if one thing changes, like an IP address, well, you know what? We can continue to follow the fingerprint and say, all right, wait a minute. Even though you changed one thing, that's still Scott, and Scott's doing things that seem to be malicious, boom, lock. So, first one we'll get into, rental car agency. Certainly they need to have places like Expedia, Kayak, stuff like that, go ahead and grab prices so they can be represented. The problem is that as these additional companies started to spin up, and you had more and more bots, then all of a sudden you end up in a situation where my hardware refresh schedule was supposed to be 2 years out, and I'm getting close to 90% utilization. So with the rate limiting capability, you can identify those bots, turn them down during regular business hours when people are trying to book, turn them up when people aren't trying. APAC Airline, this is the one where it was a hybrid approach as far as a regular botnet as well as humans. In this situation, they go through, they start hooking up flights. Standard cancellation policy is no penalty as long as you cancel 14 days out. So APAC Airlines is looking at it and saying, well, our routes look fantastic. We get 85, 90% utilization. Things look good. They're forecasting that revenue to business. Lo and behold, day 15, guess what happens? Classic Wall Street style. Pump and then dump. And then all of a sudden, you know what? This airline ended up with 35% utilization with 15 days to go. So you can just imagine how that's impacting the business, also impacting in terms of their ability to not have enough time to fill up those seats. So, to wrap up, places that you should continue to look at. Dark reading is a great one. Threats on security, another fantastic one. And then certainly the Oracle blogs, we post up a lot of times. Matter of fact, we just posted up an early release on a trainer bot that we identified. So continue to be diligent and look into these things and get an understanding in terms of what the threats are. The other thing is, when you come here and you listen to me, if you don't actually start to put together a plan and start asking people, ask the database team, hey, what are we doing as far as protecting against SQL injection? Hey, what are we doing as far as, UX, what are we doing as far as cross-site scripting attacks? What are we doing about potential stuff? Things of that nature. Talk to your colleagues, make sure that you uncover those rocks and find out where your weak spots are before somebody else does. So, in wrap up, you know what? Threats growing exponentially as I talked about with all the different devices and the bandwidth and everything. You need to have a plan, and you know what? If you're still using antiquated technology like CAPTCHA, you're going to lose folks just based on user experience. And I'll be at the back table during the break if there's any additional questions you have.
That's
Thank you
great.
very much.
One thing I want to mention, and again, you'll see this with some of our speakers